Hey everybody, it's Swankivy again, bringing you another Letters to an Asexual. This is number 18. Before I get into it, just to give you a little update, obviously I got a haircut, yay! And I'm going to grow it out again after this, but I just decided to get a new start. Also, I went to Princeton University and participated in the IVQ conference where not only did I get to do a 90-minute talk on asexuality, but I wasn't the only asexuality workshop there, which is pretty awesome. I feel less like a token when that happens. So my presentation went really well. I talked about inclusivity and asexuality in the queer movement and discussed asexual inclusion in queer spaces, and it went really well. I was supposed to get a recording of it, but it ended up not being able to happen, so I'm really sorry about that. The first half of it was basically it was another version of one of the videos I've already done on asexual discrimination and prejudice, and then the other half just kind of talked about asexuality with regards to how it works in queer spaces and some advantages and disadvantages to including asexual people in those larger queer umbrella type organizations. So, it was a pretty cool experience, and I'm really glad I got to go. So I'm going to jump into my letter, which I have here on my phone. This one it's so ridiculous that it almost sounds like the guy is a troll, which is I don't think so, but I received this message on OKCupid a couple of years ago, actually. So it's a little out of date. But what really struck me was how entitled this guy was. So he sends me this message, and he goes, "Why the fuck does your OKCupid basic information indicate your orientation as bisexual if you claim you're asexual?" And just so you know, I'm going to emphasize the words that he wrote all in caps because he overused the capitalization for emphasis thing, and it's really funny. So he goes, "And, by the way, you're not fooling me! No 34-year-old woman living from birth till that age and being socialized in the Western Hemisphere, planet Earth, is asexual. I don't know what kind of BS you're trying to pull off, but here's the situation. 1, you're a pretty, attractive, even sexy woman in your sexual prime. 2, enjoy it all you can safely. You only get 1 peek. We men are lucky. We get 2. Capiche? You need some help or guidance figuring out how to go about that pursuit? Call me. And call me first, you hear? Have you ever had an orgasm, dear? Are you sure? You know what it means if a woman has multiples? I'm in Tampa 1 more week, sweet meat. You want to start your new adventure in the next 6 days? Call me." And he gave me his number. And then he made some kind of weird emoticon that kind of looks like him licking my butt. And then he wrote "Capiche" again. And then he signs it with "Right on, you hot little bombshell. Right the fuck on." So this was the message I returned to him before I blocked him. 1. Do you see asexual as a drop-down choice on this site? Abusing me verbally for having no box to check doesn't make sense. 2. Bisexual makes perfect sense if I'd like to be matched with any and all people on this site for the categories I checked off, friends and pen pals, right? Because OKCupid only allows 2 gender choices, so I want to be matched with everybody. Hey. Number 3. Your ignorance on asexuality is noted. Wailing about my attractiveness and using vaguely threatening language while regarding my apparent obligation to fuck while I can doesn't function as a wake-up call for me. It just shows you have zero ability to empathize with any perspective not your own. How sad and limiting for you. 4. Your misguided offer to help me with what you wish I wanted is kind of funny, but in no way appealing. You're going to have to get over this angry little tendency of yours to demand that other people feel what you want them to, or else they're wrong, oh my god, wrong, and not living right, I tell you, right! Do you need a timeout? 5. Information about my orgasms or lack thereof are none of your business. Nice try, though, except not really. This is one of the saddest, most ham-fisted, silliest emails I've ever received. 6. You're ridiculous if you think I'm going to jump at the chance of adventure with you, with time running out. Oh noes! When your first contact involved pointlessly attacking my choices, shaming my identity, laughing at the concept of my orientation, having a really unattractive temper tantrum, calling me revolting pet names, seriously, sweetmeat, and acting like I should be grateful for such an opportunity. I've rarely received a message from a more spoiled, entitled, ridiculous, or unattractive person. 7. You're disgusting. Even if I liked men, I'd never dream of fucking you. Though I'm sure tonight you'll tell yourself it's me who doesn't know what she's missing. Comfort yourself with that image. It's the last one you'll get from me. So that was my conversation with this fellow. And since I blocked him, I of course never heard from him again. I don't know if he fired more insulting and whiny comments into the void, but I guess I'll never know, and I'm probably better for it. So that's today's letter, and hopefully next time I make a video, I'll be able to update you on some book news and some other fun stuff. Get in touch with me if you have any ideas or opportunities for places that I might talk about the book release as it gets closer to September. So, and thank you for watching. You guys have a great week.